Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for our Zenith workers' compensation tutorial powered by Appulate. First, we're going to go ahead and open up our accord form wherever it lives. For us today, it's located on our desktop. For you, it might be in your agency management system. Point being, you want to open up that accord form wherever it lives, because that accord form contains key data that you want to get into the Appulate system so that you do not have to rekey it. Point is, we want you to get to your quotes faster. So using the Appulate Uplink tool is what's going to get you there. This is simply an Accord 130 that we're seeing. There's nothing else attached to this Accord. It houses the base information that we would have for our insured. Once you're ready, we're going to go ahead and find the print button in whatever environment that you're in. Then we'll make sure that your printer destination reflects that of Appulate Uplink. If your system does not default to Appulate Uplink, please make sure that you are changing that printer destination prior to clicking OK. So now that we've selected Uplink, we can go ahead and click OK. The system is then going to open up a pop-up from Appulate asking us to confirm our Appulate credentials. This is one way you can use Uplink. You can see this pop up here, but let's now show you a quick shortcut that might be valuable to you as well. So we'll close out of our Accord form. We're going to go back to our desktop, and then we'll right-click on our Accord form. Once you right-click, you'll see Appulate Uplink show up as a shortcut option. So we'll select Uplink. Then you'll see that you get the same pop-up asking you to validate your Appulate credentials. Now we can go ahead and hit send. The system is then going to open up Appulate for us automatically. You do not have to be signed in prior to clicking that send button. We'll confirm the line of business that we want to work on. You can see it defaults to workers' compensation because the 130 is the work comp accord. We'll click continue, and then you are taken to your Appulate UI. You can see that Zenith is already selected. So there's nothing else we have to do in terms of adding the market. And all of our duplicate data from our Accord form has already been bridged over into the Appulate system. So now that we have our Zenith market selected, although this is a test market that we're submitting to, the environment is the same. We'll go ahead and click that submit button. The system will then load so that we're able to bridge this data over from the Appulate UI to the Zenith system so that we don't have to rekey any information. We're going to click Finish Submission, also under the Actions column. It will then pop up with the Zenith website automatically. You will need to assign the branch and agency, broker, and primary contact like normal. That's not something that's going to automatically assign. Once you attach that information, if we scroll down just a bit, you can see that all of that duplicate data from Appulate has already bridged over into the Zenith portal. So again, you do not have to rekey any unnecessary data. You will continue clicking through your screens, obtaining your quote as you're used to obtaining it. You do not have to rekey, like I said, any unnecessary data, but there may be a question or so that was not considered duplicate in Appulate or to your Accord form. So please make sure that you are answering any remaining questions. Again, just reiterating, go ahead and click through your screens, obtaining your quote as you're used to obtaining it. You're finalizing the quote in the Zenith portal, but not having to rekey anything that was duplicate to Appulate.